rearrange the hookup over here because everything was kind of messed up when right before I got sick. I had to move stuff off the way because during that time, that's when we had COVID in 2020, and then we didn't get back into our church building until 23, I think it was. So I had to take my keyboard out the way and put something else here so my wife can do her thing. But at the time when I had my stuff here, she accidentally messed up my E flat. Y'all probably can't tell until but it's kind of messed up a little bit. Not as bad though. So meanwhile, now that I'm getting, trying to get better now with my health. I'm trying to come back to the keyboard and the organ. Actually, I'm an organ player. I'm not a keyboard player. So, all right. So, put this mouse over here. Actually, let me move this table over closer so I can go over here to the Mackie Dacky. And where did I do my glasses? That's great. Where did I put them down at? Gee, where did I put my glasses? Rob. Yeah. Can you look in on the table in there somewhere? Do you see my glasses? Yeah, they're black. Seeing glasses. Yeah. Can I have them, please? Thank you. I knew I had them somewhere. Huh? I don't think they're over here. You sure? You said they're black? Yeah. They're not on the table in there? Yeah. Huh? Not my black shades that I wear out on the outside, but the black, they're black frame on it. Eyeglasses. What I do with them? Huh? You found them? Yeah, that's it, knucklehead. Well, actually, these are Granny's. All right, I think I can still use them. Let me see. I think I can still use them. Okay, I think I can see where. You know what's funny? It was right here on my chest. Woo! All right, actually, I can see better with these on. All right, y'all. So I didn't have anything planned out today, but I can plan it out as I go. But if you're a beginner musician and you want to learn how to play the keyboard and it's your startup, learn your skills. In your right hand. Good. Good. All right, so learn to play them in all 12 keys. All right, go to your next scale. If you don't have time to do it in one day, that's fine. No big deal. Just do something. Better than nothing. So I would have a clock on my iPhone. I lock my phone, one of my phones out of many, and just go to my little clock. And if it's 2:05, I'd say I want to give myself 15 minutes of practice. I click onto it and turn it up just so I can hear it. And then I just put it over to the side out the way and start practicing. When that 15 minutes is up with, even if I don't do 15 minutes, right? I can set this to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, right? But we're going to have it at 10 minutes. Actually, because it was, what time I said it was 2:05, so I got 10 minutes basically to practice, right? My left hand. Go to the next key. If I feel like I have enough time. If you don't have 15 minutes or 10 minutes on your time, making sure you get 5 minutes in. Shoot, even 1 minute in, right? The whole game plan is to start. And then come back another day and pick up another minute doing some practicing. And the whole idea is you are actually gathering information as you go. And go to the next key the next day if you want to. It's 12 keys, so you got 12 days to learn how to play your skills in all 12 keys. Even if you go slow. Right? The next day, come back. You got day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, day 6. Now I'm in F. Right? That's what it's all about. Learning, taking your time. Okay? Alright? Alright, so you got time. So then you can go to the next key, F sharp and G flat. Pick another day and practice. So you get all of the keys knocked down, all the way up, down, further on the board, or depending on how dark you want to be down here. Or if I started here, it doesn't really matter, wherever it is, as long as you can identify where F is, what F is, what F is, what F is, F note, the F note, and the F note. All right, on your keyboard. So you're gonna identify what A flat is. This is E on the bottom. So that's E there, E there. The next note was F. I just did it. And I'm just actually doing the scale. I just started it on E. I mean, as far as notes, not the scale, but the notes, right? Because I'm just identifying what my notes are on the keyboard and duplicating them. Octave higher, octave higher. F sharp or G flat. I don't think I got it. No, there it is, okay. And G, G, G. A flat. So I'm just doing octave A flats. Now I have no more A flat at the top. Right. And the A. I have no more A's. All right, you get the point. And then we have B flat. I have no more B flat. Last key. Not that last key actually. B. I have no more B there. Then I come to C. C, 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 C. D flat. Until I get all 12 keys knocked down. So far I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm on 10 now. 10, the 10th key. So what I'm doing is recognizing, getting familiar with where my notes are at, what they call E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, A flat, A, B flat or A sharp, and B natural or C flat, C natural, and now we're at D flat, C sharp. Because they share 2 key signatures. And now I'm at D now. D, 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 D. I have no more D's at the top. Now I'm at E flat or D sharp. Then we're at E. I'm just recognizing where they're at. And then I'm back to F. I started on E, all right, but I'm at F. That means I did all 12 keys. But I started on E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And technically I should stop at E flat. Because my keyboard is a 72, I think it's 72 keys. So since it's 72 keys, I started on the low key, which was E. Okay? If your keyboard starts on 72 keys, then you somebody call me? Oh. That's somebody trying to call me. All right. Okay. So that's all I'm doing is the chromatic move up the keyboard. And then I'll start practicing my scales. If I want to start the scale, I can start it at the low E on the keyboard. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, again, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Everything is just an octave higher. I'm just repeating the notes over, and I'm just repeating them in the octave higher. G sharp, A, B. Right hand gonna pick up now because we're crossing over the line now to the middle C. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp again. All right, everything I'm repeating again. A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, and so forth until I finish the last keys on the keyboard. Right? That helps your muscle memory to know that, oh, okay, I'm just duplicating this stuff over and over again, because that's what we're going to end up doing in music, gospel music, or in music in general, is you duplicating things. Once you get familiar about the chromatic move, I'm repeating it again. C, D flat, C sharp, D, E flat, D sharp, E, F, G, F sharp, G flat, G, A flat, G sharp, A, B flat, A sharp, B natural, C flat, back to C again, octave higher, and I'm just repeating the chromatic move going up. But it's the same scenario. If you learn your scales, you'll be doing the same thing. If I want to start with my C down here on the bottom, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's the C scale. Start all over again. Octave higher. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Right hand gonna pick up because it's the middle of the keyboard. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so on. Until I run out of keys to play in the scale of C. And then now we call this transposing. I'm gonna go a half step up. Right, we're gonna transpose up and do the same thing. All I have to do is look at the note that I just played in this half step up, C sharp or D flat. D, half step up, E flat or D sharp. That's my other two notes. E, half step over, that's F. F, half step up, there's my F sharp or G flat. Oh man, was that 15 minutes already? Listen, I got a lot done in a short amount of time. That's my point, okay? My point is, I got a lot done in a short amount of time, okay? So you want to spend 10 minutes doing your scales in all 12 keys? Fantastic. Doing your chromatic moves? Fantastic. At the end of the day, I feel I've accomplished my goal. Now, I go take a break, go do something. I'll come back to the keyboard an hour later or whatever, 45 minutes later. I want to learn some more stuff because my brain is saying, hey, give me some more, give me some more. Show me some more chords, Doc. Come and show me some more chords. Show me them chords, Doc. All right, so my brain is like, feed me some more. So I'll just go ahead and go 2:30 and give myself another 15 more minutes to learn some more stuff. So we're going to go D flat, C sharp, E flat, D sharp, E sharp technically F, F sharp G flat, A flat G sharp, B flat A sharp, B sharp C natural, and back to the middle note, which is the 1. However, I could have did it down here too. All I'm doing is duplicating the same thing over again. Once my brain realizes that I'm repeating it, my fingers is gonna go to it. Right hand coming up, and my right hand is just gonna repeat the same note over again. And I don't necessarily have to repeat the note in my mouth out verbally because I already know what I'm playing. B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, because I'm thinking of D flat at the moment. But if I say sharp, then of course I'm going to say C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, and back to C sharp. If I say flat, then it will be D flat, E flat, F, natural, G flat, A flat, B flat, C natural, and back to D flat. Then I'm going to throw the number system in there because we need to learn the number system behind the madness. Because people are using number system. Hey, go to the 1. That's the 1 in C. Go to the 1 in D flat. Go to the 1 in D. Go to the 1 in E flat. Go to the 1 in E. Go to the 1 in F. Go to the 1 in F sharp and G flat. Go to the 1 in G. Y'all notice it's the chromatic move. A flat 1, A 1, B flat 1 or A sharp 1, and B natural 1 or C flat 1. Guess what? Back to the C1. Now that you know all of these notes are the 1. However, you can play more than one particular chord on the 1. I know I just jumped right straight to the chords, right? But we're gonna learn the number system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the scale, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Guess what, y'all? There's 7 notes in the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My fingers got stuck, right? And it doesn't matter what I do it at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't matter where I do it at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's a scale, right? 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't matter because I'm repeating it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw this as the bonus, the continuation of the number system. So we already know that's 7. Continuation of the number system means now I'm going to repeat the same note, but it's going to be number what? That's right, 8. Because what comes after 7 is 8. What comes after 8? 9, which was 2. What comes after 9? 10, which was 3. What comes after 10 is what? 11, which was 4. What comes after 5, which now, actually 11 comes after that, is 12, 5, right? And then what comes after 12 is 13, which was 6. And then people may say, go back to the 7 and back to the 1. But if you want to, you can say 14, 7, and then back to the 1. And that's what they mean by the continuation of the number system. And then they tell you now we want to get into chords. Now, I was trying to finish the scales, but I don't need to have to do that because now you already know if you playing this note here, it's half step up to the next key. If you play this note in that C scale, it's half step up. It's like half step up, half step up, half step over, half step up, half step up, half step up from the C scale, half step down. Because you can say down, half step down or over if you want to say it that way. And then now, half step down, half step over is the next key scale. See what I'm saying? Same scenario. If I was in C sharp D flat, I want to do the D scale. Guess what? It's half step up. I'm gonna say half step up, half step up, right? Half step over, half step down from the D flat scale. step down, and then half step over, and half step down. I got D scale now. See? Oh, and now I'm in the D scale. I want to go to E flat. It's half step up, half step over, half step half step over again, half step over again, half step over again, right? And half step over again, and half step up, down, like that, whatever you want to call it. And now I got E flat now. Just that quick. Same scenario, I would do the same idea to go to the E scale, half step up, down, or over, half step up. Y'all get the point, right? And say half step up, half step down, half step down, half step up, half step down, half step over, and then I have the E scale. It's a no-brainer. Now I have an E. I would use the same format. Half step over gives me F. That was F sharp in that key. Half step down in the E. Half step down, half step down. All right, half step over, half step down in the key of E, and now I got F scale. Same thing with F, half step up in the scale. Y'all get it now. Half step up from F, half step up from the key of F scale. Now I got the next key, half step over. All right, and I can do the next key. Oh, half step up, half step up, half step over, and now I got the next key. I'm gonna start it down here. Now the same scenario, half step to G, half step down, half step down, half step down, half step over, half step down, half step down, half step up, and I got the G scale. Same thing with A flat, going to A flat, half step up, half step up, half step over, half step up, half step up, half step over, half step over, half step up, and I got an A flat. Right. Now we go to A, half step over, half step over, half step up, half step down, half step down, half step up, half step up, half step over, and I got A scale. What? Last B flat next. Now I have B. I'm in A scale. Go up, half step over, half step down, half step up, half step over. Let me see. Half step down, half step over. Oh, half step. Wait, were we in B flat? Okay, I forgot. Half step over. My bad. And half step up. Last key. Y'all get it now? Half step over to B now. Half step down. All right. Half step up. Half step up. I'm just remember. So half step down. Half step up because I was in B flat now, right? So I'm going to B now. Half step down, half step up, half step up, half step over. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. B. I went the wrong one. Half step down, half step up, half step up, half step down, half step up, half step up, half step up, half step down, and then I got the D scale. Remember, the number system is only going to continue to say 1 through 7, technically. I'm just going to say without the continuation numbers, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that scale to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My finger got stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So remember, 1 through 7, you're in the musical game. Now you know, oh, okay, I know where my 1 is, and all 12 keys. And when I say all 12 keys, that's the 1, that's the 1, chromatic 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now listen, if I put left hand chords to as an idea for preaching chords, let's start it in C. Can I get a witness? That's the 1. That's the 1. If I do the same thing, can I get a witness? The same chord. I'm playing the same chord. I'm just transposing it up. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? The 1. I'm going to transpose up to C sharp or D flat. Can I get a witness? I'm playing the same chord. Major, 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 major. Okay, see, now I'm getting ahead of the game part. Now, that's what I was going to bring in. This is all the Nashville system when I say the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the Nashville system. And the scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C. That's the Nashville system. Let's put the chords to it now. The 1 is C. The 2 is D minor. The E is E minor. 3, E minor, F4, G number 5. Number 6 is A minor. Last but least, 7 is diminished. And I'm going to add the 6 in the scale of B. All right? All right? And give you what is called a B diminished 7. And guess what we back to, y'all? The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6. It repeats. The 7, the 1. Doesn't matter what I put it. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7. Guess what? The 1 again. 2, 3. And basically I'm doing major, minor, minor, major. Major, minor, minor, major. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished 7, and then back to the 1. If I duplicate this format, if you will, or formula, I just take it up to the next key or take a half step back and do the same thing. Let's go half step back and we're going to go B is the 1. C sharp is the 2, right? C sharp minor. The 3, E flat, D sharp minor because we in B now because there's no flat. Right? That's the 3. The 4 is E major. The 5 is F sharp minor. Right? The 6 is G sharp minor. And then the 7 is A diminished 7. We might call it B flat, but it's we in B now. And guess what? We're back to the 1. Right? So all I did was duplicate the same thing and transpose back. Major on the 1. Guess what? I'm going to do major on the 1 on all 12 keys. Major on the 1 and C. Major on the 1 and B. Major on the 1 and B flat. Major on the 1 and A. Major on the 1. Oh man, on the A flat. Major 1 chord on the G. F sharp and G flat. Major on the 1. F major on the 1 is gonna get dark. E major on the 1. E flat major 1. D major 1. And back to D flat. And back to C. That's all of the 1 chord. I just went in reverse. Oh, I could have went the other way. And all I'm doing is what? The chromatic move of the major move. All of these chords are on the 1. Right? The 1. No, I don't want you doing that. Get off of there. All right? All of that was the 1 chord. And then if we practice that on the 1 chord, we can now go to the 2 chord. the D minor move, wherever you want to place it. It's the minor chord on the 1. All right, and C. If you want to go up to the next key, D flat, is the E flat minor move, or C sharp, D sharp minor move, depending on the key sequence you want to be in. And I'm just doing the 1 chord, the minor move, and all 12 keys. Woo, 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 woo. All 12 keys, the 1. Now, honestly, I probably would want to study it that way, because that may feel like it's gonna take longer. But for you beginning musician, yes, go ahead and do it, because I did it. I got through it. It was boring to the death, but I got through it because I needed to understand how to pull this off in all 12 keys. But I go to A flat with it, A flat major on the 1, B flat minor on the 2, right? C minor on the 3, D flat on the 4, E flat 5. The 6 is F minor. Y'all heard me play it a minute ago. And a lot of the chords I'm gonna be duplicating because that's the way the system works. All right, G diminished 7 and back to A flat. And all I'm doing is just doing an octave higher. All right, depends on how you wanna play your note. Some people play up high. They play higher on the keyboard, and there's nothing wrong with that, because there do come a time where the musician might play a move in lower hand, in the right hand, left hand I'm playing lower voicing, and the right hand I'm playing the higher voicing. I'm back. Takes practice. And then bring it in together. Everything together, close together. Everything's close together. And this is what they call combination, mix and match chords. Because you put in your chords together, your hands is close together. Versus sometimes you may go out and still play the same chord here, same here, and you're just moving your chords out. Which I could have played it here, but I voiced it out here. They call it placement. I could have did that same thing. I did the same thing. I played the same move. Now I'm just placing it outside. Right? I'm just playing the same movement, but placing it in the outside version. And some people may say that's inversion, but it's just placement. As this, yeah, I'm doing inversion. Yeah, and I was in my left hand down low. I had to learn how to do that stuff. I'm not a keyboard player, right? But if I'm a beginner musician and I'm a rookie, like you guys are, I'm a rookie. We all a rookie, right? So I have to sit here and figure out how I want to sound when I get on the board. You know, do I want to still sound, you know, real? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, do I want to still sound extremely basic, or do I want to throw a little bit of some spice into my playing? I have to make that decision, and it's hard work. But at the end of the day, once you start accomplishing this simple stuff, just, you know, and you understand the chromatic, and you understand your grace, and you understand your twanging. There's different type of twangs. I call it these twangs, and I call it 1, 2, 3. So I have the idea now that because someone said, "Hey, try to learn how to do some graces and your twanging and stuff like that." So I've come to understand how to do my little chromatic move going down, right? And that is about what is my target move now, right? Learning my tritone. And you can, if you have a little drum track, that makes it even more fun and less boring. And you can use something that kind of like, you know, help you out with, you know, progressing in your plan. That does help out a lot. If you have something that you can use to kind of have fun with it. Let me see. Wait, how have I got this one, Mike? All right, that one. Let me see here. It's tritones. Remember, tritones is gonna be your friend too, but just remember, you will be using them. That one. Let's see here. So remember, I said the tritones, right? Now, again, put yourself on the timeline where you want to take the time out to practice. All right? And before you know it, you'll start playing some chords or finding out that you're playing chords. I took myself off the timeline because I don't need it for right now. Either bounce or hold it. Transpose it. Come back up. How do we create tritones, in case somebody's wondering? What I found out by accident was I put my finger on the keyboard and I said, what are my fingers doing as far as distance is concerned? So I was like, well, if I'm looking at my finger here, I must be doing this either forward, 1, 2, 3, after the note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 notes up, 6 semitones up. If I looked at it from this angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! And that's how you create the tritone. Pick any given note. C, 6 notes going up after the note you're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you have a C tritone. In reverse, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have an F sharp or G flat tritone. All right, now that you discovered and have learned how to do your tritones, you start practicing. And before you even drop a beat, practice them. Just get them underneath your fingertips. Up, up, up. Pick whatever finger you want to use, whichever's comfortable for you. What up? So far, what I'm using is my pinky on the bottom, which is B, and my pointing finger, which is on F. And then I come up. And my pinky is following that same format. And my pointing finger is following the same format. C and G flat. Or F sharp. Same format, pinky's following that rule. D flat or C sharp on the bottom. And G on the top. Same scenario, D and A flat. E flat and A. E and B flat. F and B. Remember, this is just you're gonna start now doing what we call now inversion. Because remember, I was here. This is why I started out. B and F. Guess what? B is going to the top now. Because we what? Worked our way up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we move that B goes to the top because you have 12 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's number 7. Same scenario when we was here, the finger moves here now. Oh, when we was here, the finger moves here. When the finger was here, it moves here. It just changes the name of your tritone because of the bottom finger, right? Oh, that's all that just happened. So this was down here, right? Then when I went up, this moves here. So basically, I'm covering my tritones in all 12 keys in one shot. 1, 2. I'm sorry. 1, 2. There it goes. 1, 2. The next one. Oh, guess what? I'm back. So when you practice and then you realize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to the next 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And guess what? You're going to be back at that 1. It's just that you just an octave higher. And it repeats. Because your right hand does tritones as well. It may just be in the diminished move when you play your diminished chords in your right hand. Right? There is a tritone there, and there's a tritone there. So you have the D tritone and the F tritone. I could have done that with my left hand. That's the diminished move. Diminished 7 chord, y'all. Is that you have the D tritone mixed with the F tritone creates a D diminished 7. Even if you do an inversion and move the hand, all you're doing is just inverting the position and changing it from F position to A flat tritone now. F tritone to A flat tritone. It was D tritone to F tritone. When we did the inversion, it goes to the F tritone and A flat tritone to A flat tritone to the F tritone. My bad, y'all. Then when I move the finger over again, the tritone moves again. So now you have the A tritone, A flat tritone, and the B tritone. It just moves positions, that's all. You're just altering the position. What? Last but least, I'll put the A flat at the top. Whether I'm voicing it here, same thing, y'all. I told you the right hand and left hand plays the same thing, right? So whether I have it up here or down there, the tritone position moves to a B tritone and a D tritone. Oh, so that's why y'all probably hear this. It sounds like you're doing drop twos or something, but that's what people be doing. We mess around with it, right? And practice that. And now listen, y'all, there's 3 diminished groups. So we already completed the D diminished groups family, if you will. So if you recognize you can figure this out, right? What's the next one? And then what's the next one? See what I'm saying? You know, it's about how you get the fingering together. So basically, you go. All right. Sorry. basically just doing this. Up to A flat, and I'm just trying to follow the move. So I'm B now. I'm heading to the D diminished. I'm at the B diminished group, right? But I'm heading to the D diminished group. Right now I'm heading to the F and the B and A flat. So it's like, you know, you get these people doing this nice move. You'd be like, what is that you doing? All right. The next move is trying to get my finger right. What? Right. Right. You know, and you just repeat. Repeat. And then. Right. All right. Now, if we go to the next key, C diminished group. There's the C tritone. Right. And what's the next one? E flat tritone. So if I was to do this, right? So we right? E flat tritone. And you do the same thing. You're gonna do the inversion of right? You just do an inversion of the move. Alright? And you just repeating it over again, right? That's all, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, and you're just moving it. Well, remember, it's tritone. Two different tritones mixed together creates the diminished 7. So y'all get that. The next diminished group is C sharp and D flat diminished. What tritone goes there? That's right, C sharp and D flat tritone. And what key I said I was doing this? Brain wants to see. And E tritone. See what I'm saying? All right, so you have to kind of understand that the tritone gonna move here. Right. E flat or D flat tritone, right? And then the next one is what was the one on? Oh, E flat. There it is. All right. Anyway. So those are the three tritones, diminished groups, tritone, and all you're doing is doing chromatic move. All right, cool. Now I'll drop a beat. Either the chromatic move going up. 1, 2, here we go. 1. Rhythm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now if you want to start it here, 1, same thing down here, just octave higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel a rhythm in my mind. I'm gonna keep it straight. Chromatic going back. Watch this. go anywhere. Tritone with a major move. See what I'm saying? Here we go. Tritone. Here it goes. Y'all get the point, right? So you see how the tritones come in to play when you're learning some chords and some chord ideas. And then that's how, as a beginner musician, on my beginner level or your beginner level may be different, but my brain is saying, hey, give me some fat chord. Chromatic. Target move. You know, my brain is saying, hey, give me some fat moves or give me some chromatic moves. Give me some great. You know, or twang. Give me some twanging. Or give me the great. I'm playing the same chord, but now I'm doing grace, twanging. Or great. I'm gonna come out and move. I'm no professional music. Woo. Doing a chromatic move. Then I'm doing the chromatic move drop. Minor move, minor 7 flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, major 7 for the flat 5, transposing to the major 7 flat 5 sharp 5 and major 9 or B flat minor 9 or B flat 13 9 11 or B flat 13 7. I could do both of those. I get away with it. So B flat 13 9 11. All right, D diminished 7. If I add this crazy, that's a D minus 7 with the flat 5 with 11. E flat 13 or 9 13 actually. And remember, I'm still doing that twang. Change the bass line. Now that makes me play A. Alright, so where was I moving? Alright, so that's it. And I still use that same idea. Just move it in a different spot. A7 with a sharp 9, sharp 5. Alright, then I mess around with these diminished. Diminished major 7. That's in my book, y'all. Actually, y'all, I actually literally finished today. Total 4 books that will get published coming soon. Well, my main book that I'm really actually talking about, yeah, I'm almost done with that one. The one I've been working on for I don't know how long, but I took a easier route to make these and create these other books. There's a total of 4 books actually as of today. And actually, let me see if my cover page, because it's supposed to send me, I ordered a cover page for it. Is this my email? Oh, wrong. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to see if it came in an email today. This is internet. Why am I going to the wrong one? Email, internet. Which one is my email? Gee, which one is the email? This one? No, that's download. Email, there it is. It's talking, I got about 90 things of email on there. A long time ago, I had almost like 5,000. Let me see. Where is it at? Did it generate? Let me see. I'm trying to see if it generated. Up there it is. It's one of them. That's the other one. So I completed 2 today. Yesterday, I completed 2 yesterday. It's 4 music books, and then 1 I did about health. The human health, the body, blah blah blah. If you ever get sick, so this is the last one that just came out. But let me see. This one says ready. Let me see. Let me view it first before I let y'all. Oh, that's the one I did for health. I punched in the wrong one. So what they do is I get myself an outline. This is the plan of the outline, how the book is gonna go down. And let me go ahead and send it to my. Let me do it. I don't know why every time I do this. Let me see. Where's that thing at? Every time I do this with this one, it be tripping out. Trying to send it to my files. I don't let me do it over here. I don't know, maybe tripping out like it never. Okay, it must be a different way. This arrow, what that arrow mean? Oops. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm gonna download this and put it in my files right quick. Just the outline on how the book is gonna be done. Bam, hit download. So this is embarking on my personal health journey. This is the book I just finished about an hour ago. Now let's go to the book. Let me go find the book. Go back to email. All right, now I gotta find it. See, I forgot how to use this thing. All right, so that was the PDF. That's the. I think this is the book right here. Your book is ready. So I'm just waiting for it to. Wait. There's 200 pages on this one. So this is the actually book embarking on my personal health journey, and this is my first health book that I've actually written today. Okay, where that thing go again? It was a little download thing. I'm trying to download it. What, how did I do that? Uh, where is it? There it is. So I'm getting ready to send it to my files so I can download this book to my files. Now I have the book cover. This is just black and white on here, but I have to. I don't know how to do it yet. I forgot. Let me see. See, view all your books. So if I want to view all my books, but hold on, let me go back to the music book that I did earlier this morning too. So let me go ahead and put that in its spot. Where is that? That was before this one, I thought. No, that was afterwards. Hold on. I did it earlier this morning. So here it is right here. Your book is ready. Let me see. I think this is the book or this is the music book. Okay, so it's loading. All right, and this is the book planning, and that little arrow. Gotta remember that arrow. All right, and then hit download, and I'm putting it in my file so I can be able to keep record on it, even though it's gonna be in my email. All right, so now I go back to email, and then I go back to the book, the music book, and I think it's this one. And then it says view your book. I hope I hit the right one. All right, and this one here is 185 pages. This is the one I just did a few hours ago, an hour or two ago, hour and a half ago. I did 2 books. One was music book, and then the other one was for health. Anyway, did I download this yet? I don't remember what I just hit. But this was 85 pages. Where's that thing at? There it is. All right, so I'm gonna download that into my files. I should have a total of 5 books, 4 music books, and 1 health book. All right, so now I see that. I did see a thing that says view all your books. All right. And all my books are right here in this little thing here. And this little thingy thing. Let me see. I don't want to switch. Google, blah, blah, Chrome, blah. I'm not sure why that's on here. Get that over here. Get that over here. Don't switch. Okay. So I got my PDF, blah, blah, blah. All 5 books, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I should have my PDF should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. And then I had to check back with this company to see how I'm going to publish it actually. All right. So my goal was to do 7 books. 7 books. So I got accomplished 4 and 5, 4 music books and 1 health book, so that's 5. And then I have number 6. The 6th book is the one I was working on. I think I shared with you guys a while ago that I'm still working on it. Here it is over here, and with another company. All right. Let me see. He's gonna ask me for a passcode. No, cool. Thank you. All right. So I'm working with another company, and I think it's this one right here. One day ago. And then I'm waiting for some more chords to come back from my technician so I can add it to the book. I was planning on doing 20 pages. That was my plan, to get to 20 pages, but I got already 18 pages, I think, or 19. My plan was 20. Stop at 20. All right. All right, so that's the ending of that. So where did I stop at? I forgot already. 18. So I got 18, up to 18 page, but I'm planning on going to 20 chapters. 20 chapters. I meant to say 20 chapters. I got the 18 chapters. I already finished that. And then actually the rest of the other music stuff that I'm putting with this is probably I'm just gonna do the whole just 18 chapters, but my plan was to go 20 chapters, and then I was just gonna cut it loose and go ahead and publish it and be done. Right? So y'all be on the lookout. I'll let y'all know when these I'll let y'all know when the book is gonna be published, and we're gonna look out for that. Because I understand it takes a bit to get it going. So every chord I'm playing, or every chord you may have heard other musicians messing with or playing along, doing stuff, is in the book. You know, you're gonna be messing with your major 9, major 7s. Let me see. Trying to play it straight. Your major 7, your major 9, your 13, and then you have your major 9 with a flat 5. You flat the flat 5. You gonna have this type of stuff. Now, let me not hit the bottom low. Major 9, major 7. Then I add the 9 with the right hand, and then we want to flat the 5. Right. That's just with the right hand. Imagine what you do with your left hand. Oh, you know it's gonna be a dope move. So you're gonna have a lot of that. Major 9 or major 7. Major 7, I'd like to put the 9 to it. Major 7, major 9, and then you flat your 5. Right. So those chords, all these fat chords, dope chords, off the cook chords, y'all want to call them, is in the book already. All right. It's gonna be in all 4 of my actual music, actually all 5 of my music books. My goal is I was trying to do 7 books. All right, 7 books. Yep, 7 books. That was my plan to do 7 books, but I might end up doing way more than just 7 books. But right now I'm up to 4 music books, including this one I'm working on will be 5. And my game plan is to get some of you cats up to snuff, if you will, so you can start learning how to play as a beginner level musician. Oh, what just fell? What just fall it? Is that my blade? I think it must be my blade. So you can get familiar with stuff that you may hear other musicians be doing, and get familiar with doing those things. Now let's open up one of these videos so you can see what I mean. Let me see what my volume gonna be at. I don't know. Let's see, I think I opened it up in this one. And I just choose a song. Alright, so he opens up with a flat add 2. Right here. It's in the book, y'all. There's many more than one way to approach these chords, right? Just so you know. But he's opening it up as A flat add 2 and D flat major 7. He can bring it inside and bring it inside. All right, those are like for us beginner musicians. I use this in the other songs. I love you, though. I love you, though. Or here, I could do A flat add 2 in different position. All right, so just remember, there's more than one way to play a chord. All right, any individual chords. So experiment on doing that. My game plan was to try to put the necessary chords that I hear cats play. Okay, it's in the book. All right, here we go. We in A flat. Okay, so since we're in A flat, right, we're playing a G flat major 7 with the flat 5. But because of the bass line, guys, I understand that we in A flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Remember that I said that earlier. All right, but remember, musicians are using the idea of the number system, of the continuation of the number system. So that's why people say learn your major move, right? Your 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5 in A flat, all right? And then you already know you got, you know, what comes after 5, 6, and then you 7, and then technically back to your 1, but we're gonna go say 8, and then we're gonna say 9. So that means that, hey, I can put the 9 here. This makes me play A flat major, not a second chord, or A flat add 2 for now, chord wise, so you get an idea. And I'm just doubling up on the 1 here. All right, now we know the scale is 1, 2, 3. So what is he starting on? The bass line starting on the 3 in A flat. 3 in A flat. 1, 1, 2, 3. So that made me think A flat add 2. Then he goes to the 4. Alright, so that makes me think of the 4 with the D flat. D flat major 7. Or D flat major 9, depending on how he wants to dress the voicing. And remember, D flat is related to F minor, because if you do think about it, listen, y'all, the 1 is D flat, the 2 is E flat minor, and there's your 3, F minor. F minor is the 3, and D flat, and your major is the 1. Makes you play a D flat major 7 chord. And if I just add the 2, which is the 9, it's gonna make me play a D flat major 9, depending on how I want to voice it. Or major 7. You see the difference? Now I'm gonna add that to it. Oh, I can put it here. Just depends on what my finger want to fall to. Or double up. Now because he's voicing it up here, he's making the left hand work and making you play that major 7 chord. And if my finger want to fall, that ring finger want to fall on that 2, which is the 9, I'm just styling it. Now if I can't quite get it, you know, I'll do it with the right hand. But more than likely, I'm not gonna play it that voice. I'm just gonna keep it at the major 7 move. Y'all kind of get what I'm saying? Now down low, I can do it here because my left hand is gonna fall to it. 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Cause why? Remember, A flat's the 1, B flat minor is the 2, C minor 3. Now because we're breaking rules in this song, so instead of playing the minor move on the 3, we switched up and borrowed another chord movement and either give you the sus or the major. Add 2. So whatever sound you want to put there, whether you want to put substitute the chord, which is that's supposed to be the minor move on in the Nashville system, but because gospel music breaks rules. Right, so G flat major 7 with the flat 5. We hear the bass line going to the D. Oh, hold on. Now we have the 3, 4, 4. Y'all might want to call it sharp 4. Some people might call it the flat 5. Right. Now, without the bass line, it will be a G flat major 7 with the flat 5 all day in the book. Right? Or like, I want the. Right. That's with the bass line. All right. D7 with the sharp 9, sharp 5. Without the bass line, is a major 7 flat 5 chord all day. You'll hear this a lot in gospel music. Not just from specific musicians, but just in general. With mouse. All right? So that's when he goes, all right? So he's following that bass line. He's going back to the 4. To the 3. So he started on 3, 4, 4 up, 4, 3. So it's a major move. Same chord. Alright. Now because of the bass line, it makes you play a D flat 9 chord. But if I'm playing the chord without the bottom, which is the 4 in A flat 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm playing the minor 7 with the flat 5 now. Earlier you heard me play the major 7 with the flat 5. Now we're going to the minor 7 with the flat 5. Wherever there's a major move, y'all heard this story, there's a minor move right next to it. Now if I want to go down, see, and drop down. Remember earlier, this is the minor 7 flat 5s, all right? F minor 7 flat 5, and I drop down here. That just made me, because I'm still holding on to the voicing of the chords. Then it makes me play the F minor 9, because right, right, because you F scale now. 1, 2, 3, flat 3, 5 to 2. So now I have a F minor 9 with the flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. However, he didn't have to do it that way. He actually could have, when he was on that last chord, the F minor 7 flat 5, and then hit the G and go to the next move. He didn't have to do that because whatever is happening in the background, musically wise, he could just go, da da. Like that. But I hear the idea in my head. F minor 7 flat 5 and F minor 7 flat 5. But since we heard that, we're gonna rock it like that, okay? All right. Here's the bottom there, the bass line. We're going back to the 3. So 3, 4, 4 to the 4, 4 to the 3. And A flat. Now I'm just trying to do this without the bass line, right? G flat major 7 flat 5, F minor 7 flat 5. Now I can do this too, which is an augmented move, like that too. Minor 7 flat 5 and drop down. And remember the tritone I told you earlier? All day. Alright, that makes me play a G7 with a sharp 5. G7 sharp 5. All right, so I could get away with that too, and then go to the next chord. Now let's drop the bottom. In the scale, now we got the C scale on the bottom. So C major 7, flat to 7. We got the third. What was the voicing I played? And then sharp 9, which is the 2. Sharp 2, because sharp 2. Then sharp 5. That changes the name of the chord we're playing because we on the 3 though. In A flat, but it's a C 7, right? My brain want to say C flat, C minor 7 technically, with the sharp 5, with the sharp 2 or sharp 9, and sharp 5. Technically, that's my brain want to say it like that because we minored the 7, half step back. But they call it a C7, sharp 9, sharp 5, and that's what he's doing. All right, all that in the book. Remember that diminished move I told y'all earlier? There it is, D diminished 7. Whole step over, transposing the next diminished move, which is this D flat. Well, we in A flat, so I had to call it D flat diminished 7. He goes to the E diminished 7, right? Inversion, right? And you're gonna hear him doing this, right? You're gonna hear him doing this move. D diminished 7, whole step over to E diminished 7. A flat add 2. Remember this, you could have went to that voicing, but we're gonna go to this A flat the voicing add 2 this way. Okay, or listen to my ears. What happened? My ears got unplugged. Hold on, y'all. Where did our ears go? What happened to my ears? Oh, I got earplug. It ain't working? What? Okay, my ears ain't working, y'all. I just realized I'm like, I don't hear that coming out. I'm hearing it coming out the monitors. Okay, hold on. No point in me having this on my head at this point. Gotta figure out what's going on with my ears. I had to reset everything all up again. All right, found my glasses that I was looking for. It's on my chest. So the move he's doing, right? All this in the book. That was that diminished move. E diminished 7, A flat add 2, E flat diminished 7, and B flat minor 9. All right, there you guys have it. I'll catch y'all later. Peace of love and cornbread, and y'all keep it safe and keep practicing. Woo!